Hey, how y'all doing? Originally, this was going to be a how-to video, putting brakes on your car, but as it turned out, I didn't have anybody to film for me. And this is, again, I'm working on an iPad pod tablet thingy. Well, anyway, make a long story short, this is going to be a rant video. This vehicle behind me belongs to the father of a very good friend of mine. It's a newer Nissan. I don't know what year. And he took it in for the free oil change. I don't know how many miles were on it. I didn't look. Don't care. And while he was at the place where he bought it and getting his free oil change, they told him, oh, and free tire rotation. They told him that he needed over $600 worth of brake work. Gave him a little printout sheet. Needed rotors front and back. Needed pads front and back. And the parts were going to be X number of dollars, and the labor was going to be X number of dollars, and he needed to go to the bank and get some money. Well, his son called me, Bob. I said, bring her down. Let me take a look at it. Don't worry about all that. Just get your free oil change and get your ass down here. Well, when I got home from work today, she was sitting in the driveway. Told him to put the keys over the visor, and I'd take a look at it. Well, as I brought it in, put it on the lift, I noticed that he had rotor boxes and brake pads. So he's figuring it needs it. So I get it in, jack her up. It needed pads. Did it need them today? No. I think he could have probably went another 10,000 miles, 2 more oil changes, free, before he ever needed brake pads. But either way, yes. Okay, they're 3/4 of the way worn down. Let's throw a set of pads on it. Well, they said I needed rotors. Well, there's really nothing wrong with your rotors. Well, I already bought them. Well, you can take it back. So all of his parts were like 120 bucks. What? They wanted to charge him 600 and some dollars for $120 worth of parts. Again, my plan was, my grandson was supposed to be here today, and he was going to film, because if I set you up, all you're going to see is my big back behind. You're not going to see anything. So I went ahead and did it, but it just ticked me off that this free oil change, you wind up walking out of there owing people a lot of money that you really don't need. Labor on this was 100 bucks. So he spent $125 or $225, $125 in parts and $100 labor. 225 versus 600 and something. Now, purposely, I'd gotten a phone call in the process of doing this job, and a buddy of mine was supposed to stop by. I had mentioned him in a previous video. My good friend, longtime friend, brother from another mother friend, was going to stop by. And his wife actually is the one that kind of pushed me to do a little bit more videoing. And he was going to film for me. Well, as it turned out, he had a bunch of stuff on his plate and couldn't make it by. But my plan was to show the people, young people especially, I used 3 wrenches, a screwdriver, and a hammer. Now, they were, in fact, the set of wrenches that I used, I bought from the freight store. Now, I make fun of that place a lot, but you can get decent tools. You can make something happen. If that's your thing, like I know the owner of this car, he's older gentleman. He's not gonna mess with that. He's gonna, No, he's going to bring it over here. But if you're a young person, first, second car, you got kids, you got this. Oh yeah, my daughter's driving it. You know, she likes to ride the brake going around the mall looking for a parking spot. Uh, for a few dollars from the freight, you can get enough tools to get yourself in a whole lot of trouble, if you know what I mean. If that's your thing, like I said, it just ticks me off to no end that free oil change, free tire rotation, get your nails done, eat some popcorn. We got bagels, we got this. Bull crackers. Jeez Louise, come on, people, wake up. Don't want to make this political. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.